finishing first in the SDSU Classic at Edgebrook Golf Course. Joel Rokeh of South Dakota State finished first overall with a time of 25 minutes and 26.4 seconds. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for, it's the border battle. The 5th-ranked Jackrabbits taking on 2nd-ranked NDSU. The Dakota marker on the line, first quarter. Carson Wentz rolling left, going deep over the middle. Incomplete, but a flag comes flying. Pass interference on the Jacks. Later in the drive, King Frazier goes right up the middle. He scores, and the Bison lead 7-zip. Second quarter now, big 3rd down and 15 for the Bison. So Wentz goes deep right side for Nate Moody, who makes a great diving catch on the sideline. Gain of 30 on that one. 2 plays later, this time they give it to Chase Morlock, and it's 14-0 NDSU just like that. Late in the first half now, and a 12-play drive ends with an easy touchdown catch to Luke Albers. Talk about wide open. That made it 21-0 Bison at the half. On to the 3rd quarter, Carson Wentz faking the handoff, keeping it. Now he's cutting left. 27 yards later, he is diving for the end zone. Touchdown, 28-0 Bison leading in the 3rd. The Jacks weren't done yet, though. Isaac Wallace, right side, inside the 5, and he's fighting down to the 1. Few plays later, 4th and goal from the 1. Wallace keeping it right up the middle, but NDSU says no. Stopped at the 1-yard line. A touchdown late to Dallas Goddard would make it 28-7, but that would obviously not be enough. North Dakota State falls. North Dakota State won 28-7 the final. And the Jackrabbits will host Indiana State at 6 o'clock Saturday night. Indiana is 3-1 and is coming off a 56-28 victory over Missouri State. Back to Mason and Becca.
Hey Heidi, hey Dalton. Yeah, we're here at Coffin Alumni Stadium. This place still hot from the Jackrabbits' big victory on Saturday over Southern Utah. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. I'm telling you, look at this place. You can barely even recognize it. Just a few months ago, this was all bleachers. And now look at this. We got a full horseshoe stadium. The east side is done. The south side is done. We have a beautiful new scoreboard that is just the exact same size, maybe even a little bit bigger than the Cleveland Browns home stadium scoreboard. It's truly unbelievable. I talked to Athletic Director Justin Sell earlier this week about some of the new features we'll be seeing at this brand new beautiful stadium.
Just fan amenities, having a seat with a back on it and a good view of the stadium. The fact that the east side is up much higher, so you have the views are phenomenal. New restrooms, concessions, all those pieces. I was over there this morning. They're incredible. They're so nice. We didn't even have those services before. And then obviously the video board will be the thing everybody notices when you walk in the door. The sound is excellent. You can hear it very clearly, which was pretty hard to do in the old stadium. And that new video board being 100 feet by 32 just on the video section, it's biggest video board in FCS, and based on scale, I mean, it's as big as some places that put them in SEC buildings, but our stadium's 19,000 seats, not 75,000, and so I think people really notice that.
The Jackrabbits are not the first team to play here at the new renovated Coffin Alumni Stadium. In fact, the Brookings Bobcats high school team have already played 2 games on the field. The Jackrabbits haven't even been in the stadium yet. I talked to Sell earlier about some of the fans that he talked to about the Brookings Bobcats games and the new stadium, and it's been all positive comments about the new renovations.
There's just it's funny because I've gotten a few texts, I've certainly gotten some phone calls, and then the conversations the last couple of weeks, that's the one thing they want to talk about. It's hard to even almost put words into the description. You got to be there. You got to experience it. But I think the size and scale with it all bowled in gives it a true college football stadium feel, and I think people are genuinely feeling that. I've had some long time season ticket holders and supporters that have had tears in their eyes. Just can't. They're overcome with emotion as far as never thinking they would see this type of stadium on that land, and it's pretty cool.
But first, congratulations to the Jackrabbits women's basketball team for a big victory over the Arkansas Razorbacks on November 17th. The Rabbits beat the Razorbacks for the second time in 2 years, this time 76-69. Sophomore Macy Miller led the Jacks with 31 points. Clarissa Ober had a double-double with 11 points and 10 rebounds. The men took on Weber State on Monday, November 16th. Let's head to Frost Arena, shall we? The Jackrabbits coming in at 1-0. Weber State 0-1 in the first half. The Jackrabbits were in control. George Marshall with a nice kickout pass as Reed Tellinghusen from outside. He hits the 3, and the Jackrabbits led early. DeAndre Parks driving the lane. Layup won't go, but a nice rebound by Mike Dom. He was there to clean it up. 13-4 Jackrabbits. This time Parks lays it in beautifully with the left hand. He just ran right by his defender. The Jacks led by 12 at the half. In the second half, Parks' 3 is off target, but a nice offensive rebound by Dom, and he buries it home. The Jackrabbits win 85-68. They are now 2-0.